pray thee, bless our land and all its people. This all we pray in the name of Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Affirmation. I solemnly affirm that I will be faithful to the Republic of Namibia and its people, and I solemnly promise to uphold and defend the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Namibia to the best of my ability. Honorable members, Honorable members, I'd like to inform you of the election and designation of members from our delegation to various committees of the Pan-African Parliament as follows. Honorable Philippus Katamelo, Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, was elected as chairperson of the Committee on Cooperation, International Relations, and Conflict Resolution. Honorable, can you wait for me to finish announcing all the names, please? Honorable Alpheus Naruseb to serve on the Committee of Rules, Privileges, and Discipline, and Honorable Rodney Klute to serve on the Committee on Trade, Customs, and Immigration Matters. Our collective best wishes to you all, honorable members, as you continue to serve the people of Africa through these structures of the Pan-African Parliament. You may now applaud, honorable members. Congratulations, honorable members. Now, are there any messages from the head of state? Any petitions? Any reports of standing or select committees? Other reports and papers? Notices of questions? Honorable Thomas.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Honorable Speaker, honorable members, good afternoon. I will give notice that on Tuesday, June 9, 2026, I will ask the following question to the Honorable Dr. Lulindao, Minister of Health and Social Services. The public is becoming increasingly concerned that many state hospitals countrywide have run out of medication, including the critical medications such as diabetes and higher blood pressure. In any state hospital, medicine plays a critical role. Lack of medication in a medical facility put many patients at risk of defaulting, which can result in fatality. Therefore, I ask the question, is the Honorable Minister aware of this great problem? What could be the cause that prevent for supplying enough medication to the state hospital countrywide? How can a natural person obtain this medication if state hospital doesn't keep this medication in the storerooms? Private doctors are very costly. Who should be held accountable by this great negligence? I so submit.
Yes, please table the questions, honorable member. I have to establish whether there was no question about shortage of medication already that may have been duplicated by this question. That's beside the point. Honorable Mbuti.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I hereby give notice that on the 11th of June 2026, I shall ask the Honorable Minister of Gender Equality and Child Welfare the following questions. Honorable Speaker, honorable members, regarding our citizens and children living with albinism, who continue to suffer from severe social stigma, economic exclusion, and physical vulnerability, especially in our rural communities. schools, and school hostels. Albinism is a critical human rights and the child protection crisis driven by harmful myth and systemic gaps. We need immediate institutional accountability and concrete intervention. I therefore ask the following questions. What targeted public education campaigns is the ministry running in rural constituencies to dismantle harmful superstitions surrounding albinism? And what structured psychosocial support is provided through regional offices to mothers facing societal rejection upon giving birth to a child living with albinism? What specific microfinance initiatives, entrepreneurship programs, or income-generating activities grants has the ministry allocated directly to persons living with albinism to counter the severe economic exclusion and isolation caused by ongoing social stigma? In strict compliance with the Child Care Protection Act, what child care protection protocols has the ministry implemented in conjunction with school authorities to combat the severe bullying, name-calling, and social isolation experienced by learners with albinism, particularly within schools hostels? I so submit.
Please table the questions, Honourable Member. Honourable Mongo.
I hereby give notice that on Thursday, the 11th June 2026, I shall ask the Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, the Honourable Lucia Ikumbu, the following. The concerns expressed by communities across Namibia continue to expose a persistent pattern of administrative and operational deficiency that are adversely affecting the effectiveness and service delivery of police stations nationwide. These challenges include inadequate fleet management system, weak logistical coordination, delayed vehicle and infrastructure maintenance, as well as uneven distribution of operational resources across regions. Furthermore, Honourable Speaker, some border patrol activities have allegedly been suspended for extended periods due to transport constraints. At the same time, police officers are expected to operate within overstretched administrative systems that negatively affect response times, service delivery, and public confidence in law enforcement institutions. I therefore proceed to ask the following questions. How many police stations across Namibia are currently operating without adequate vehicles, and what actions has been implemented to address persistent delays in vehicle maintenance and repairs within the police fleet? What has been the impact of the suspension of border patrol operations on border security, and what measures have been implemented to mitigate any resulting security risks? What criteria are used by the ministry to determine the allocation of operational resources between urban and rural police stations? What accountability strategies are in place where operational failures are linked to poor management, negligence, or ineffective resources utilization? And lastly, what is the ministry's timeline for restoring full operational capacity to police stations currently affected by vehicle shortages, logistical and administrative constraints? I so submit.
Please table the questions, Honourable Member. Honourable Kalangula.
Thank you so much, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, I hereby give notice that on Thursday, the 11th of June 2026, I shall ask the Minister of Works and Transport the following questions. Honourable Minister, a cargo locomotive accident was brought to my attention involving a 40-foot container carrying two Z9 helicopters belonging to the NDF Air Force, which were purchased, imported from China. This occurred in 2025. The container was modified to accommodate these helicopters for transportation by rail. and subsequently got stuck under a bridge near Swakopmund early 2025. This caused damage to the helicopters, which led to shipping them back to China for repair before any assembling for military flight operations was conducted. It appears as if certain members of management are being protected from accountability despite repeated operational failures. I hereby caution confidence in our rail transportation, that of safety of persons and goods, impact on regional SADC goals is diminishing. Honorable Minister, based on this background, I ask the following questions. Is the Minister aware, and can the Minister explain whether the necessary inspection consultations with civil engineering were conducted in Walvis Bay to determine whether the container could safely clear all bridges along the route? Number 2, what disciplinary or accountability measures were taken against the official responsible for this accident? If none, why not? Number 3, can the Minister inform whether the Ministry, Honorable Speaker, am I protected?
Yes, Honorable Members, the Honorable Member is protected.
The Minister is interjecting.
Time is up, Honorable Member. Time.
Please. Okay, number 3. As I continue, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, please, time is going.
Can the Minister confirm whether the Ministry of Works and Transport paid for the bridge repairs following the accident? And if so, what was the cost incurred? Number 4, and finally, which ministry was billed for the cost of repair and shipping back of these helicopters to China, and what is the total cost involved? I so submit, Honorable.
Yes, thank you. Honorable Member. Yes, thank you. Honorable members, Honorable Nekundi, if you take offense to what another member has said, wait, you make a point of order and you raise your concern with the presiding officer so that the presiding officer can make a ruling. You cannot say that you are not going to answer, because that conduct is as unbecoming as the one that you are complaining about. Yeah, so yeah, you have the floor now. So, honorable members, we are either going to respect this house or we would force this house into chaos. Yeah.
Honorable Speaker, I have raised several times.
Okay, honorable member, I first want you to withdraw. I will not answer.
Okay.
Yes,
I
withdraw that. Okay,
my
very good.
objection, Honorable Speaker.
Yes.
My question still stands.
Yes, just pose the question.
I have stood up here on several times, and every time I ask, you defer it and you don't come back to it.
What is the question? Honorable member, you don't need to say that. Just raise your point.
Okay.
Because you are just making accusations and tempting me to enter into an argument with you. Yeah, just raise your concern and then I make a ruling.
And says, in terms of the Constitution, from which the rules are derived, Article 40 and Article 63. 40 and Article 63. It said on the types of questions to be asked in this August House. The first set of questions that must be asked on a daily basis is on policy issues. That is on Article 63F. We do not comply to that. Only the questions that to do with activities, that is only when ministers bring tables reports of the activities. It is in the Constitution.
Yeah. Okay, honorable members, we just make a point. Yes. Okay, let me answer you. In terms of the rules, and there is a point of order, please stop interjecting. When the presiding officer is making a ruling, let's respect the house, even if we disrespect the person. Yeah. Because I see this thing is getting out of control. Yeah. So, Honorable Nekundi, there is in these rules a point of order. Can somebody assist me to find that number of the ruling for point of order? If a member acts outside of the rules of the House, any honorable member, including Honorable Nekundi, is empowered to rise on a point of order and point out the shortcomings of that other member. But you cannot rise and make a general statement and say, on several occasions I have raised the issue. No, because the point of order says the violation of the rule must be pointed out that time. So whether you have raised the point of order 2 weeks ago and the week before is irrelevant. On that specific day, you rise and you say, this honorable member who is on the floor now is out of order in terms of this rule because of 1, 2, 3. Then I'll make a ruling. So if this honorable member is out of order when he was speaking here, you could just have helped me to raise the point of order instead of judge putting me on trial. Because that's what you are trying to do. Instead of helping me, no, honorable member. The rules are saying when the presiding officer is ruling, the members will not interrupt. The point that I'm trying to make is that when a member gets out of order, you don't get up and say, Speaker, I told you the other time and you didn't. No, you get up and say, this honorable member is out of order because of 1, 2, 3, and leave it to the Speaker to rule. Yeah. Yeah, let him come first so that I can conclude that I can hear what he has to say.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for that guidance, which I sincerely respect. My difficulty, which I need you to assist me, is because when I raise the point of order at that moment, it is deferred for a ruling. Now, at which I just want
that's just an accusation.
I want your guidance. I want your guidance.
That's an accusation. Now you are making.
I need to know your guidance to say in the event.
What was deferred?
I'm asking. Yeah. I'm now asking. In the event that I have raised a point of order,
honorable member, there you are out of order.
I need your guidance. I need your guidance, Honorable Speaker.
Yes,
I'm saying now. I'm now asking, in the event that I raise a point of order on a matter, and the matter is deferred for a ruling. And
query, if I'm answering you now, if you make a point of order, you may take your seat, then I answer. If you make a point of order and the ruling is deferred, and the presiding officer does not announce the ruling, you have a right to query. And say, Honorable Speaker, I made a point of order, and you defer the ruling. What is your ruling?
Thank you very much.
But you can't, when you want to make another point of order, say, no, last time I made it and you defer the ruling. That's quarreling with the presiding officer. Yeah. Okay, Honorable Nashinge? Okay, so please let's proceed. Now the time we wasted a lot of time, really. The way we are conducting ourselves is not exemplary at all. Yeah, now I want to remind us that we have 20 minutes for written notices of questions. Yeah, and now, so far, 4 honorable members have spoken. And now the time was depleted, but I would allow 2 more notices. Yes, honorable members, because you need to learn to respect the presiding officer. Otherwise, when I exercise flexibility, you are arguing with me now from a sitting. No. Honorable Lucato, you have the floor. I have made a ruling. You are also wasting time. Honorable Lucato, go ahead, please. Honorable members, can you allow Honorable Lucato to pose his questions? Honorable Lucato, proceed. Please proceed. Can the Chief Whip, Honorable Cooper? Deputy Chief Whip? No, I expect better from the ruling party. Honorable Lucato, please go ahead. I don't need the assistance of anyone to bring the House to order. Honorable Lucato, go ahead. No point of order. Sit down. No, sit down. Honorable Lucato, go ahead. Sit down. No. Sit down. I don't allow you the point. Go ahead, Honorable Lucato. Go. You are out of order. You are out of order. Honorable Lucato, go ahead, please. Proceed. Yeah. Honorable, go ahead, please. Okay, Honorable Thomas. Honorable Thomas, you don't pass between the presiding officer and a member standing. What you did there is not accepted under the rules, please. Okay, please go ahead.
Thank you, my relative sister, Honorable
you.
Speaker. Members of Parliament and leaders of all political parties, good day and thank you for the platform. Today, Wednesday, 3 June 2026, I hereby give notice that on Thursday, 11 June 2026, I shall ask the Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, Honorable Lucia Ipumbu, the following question. Honorable Minister, it has been reported that between January 2025 and 2026, more than 158 people were reported missing in Namibia, with over 100 cases reportedly still unresolved. The increasing number of missing persons has caused serious concern among the public affected families. Among the reported cases are Sarah Jones, 15-year-old girl, who was last seen on 15 October 2025
members,
at Katutura
can I have your attention?
Mall.
Yes, you have a point of order.
On a point of order,
You are out of order.
in terms of the rules, it must not be excessive. That
Cite the rule that you are rising on.
No, it says, the rule says,
Which rule? No, no, you are not the one. I am the one asking the honorable member. Honorable member, please cite the rule that you are rising on.
the rule says if you cannot cite it precisely, you can give the understanding of what the rule. The rule prescribes that...
No, he's on a point of order. Please, no, sit down.
The rule says if you cannot pinpoint the rule, you can give the principle of the rule.
Okay, so what is the principle of the rule?
Yes, the rule prescribes that the questions must not be excessive in nature, and it must not draw inferences, argument, and so forth. I then put that, I put a point of order that question is trapping on the excessiveness and is inferring and is creating hypotheses and creating arguments. So therefore, I submit that it's out of order.
Yes, thank you. Honorable member, now with regard to excessiveness, I would like to say the following. The rule says a member has up to 3 minutes to ask a question. Now, according to that clock, the member has 1 minute and 27 seconds. So I cannot rule that question excessive, but I need to hear what the member is saying in order to make a determination whether it is making imputation and inferences. So, Honorable Lukato, please take the floor.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Yeah, Sarah Jones, 15-year-old girl, was last seen on 15 October 2025 at Katutura Mall in Windhoek. David Urab, a 72-year-old man, who was last seen on 10 October 2025 near Central Hospital in Windhoek. There are only few examples among many missing persons cases currently under investigations. Question to the Honorable Minister: what measures has the Ministry, through the Namibian Police Force, NAMPOL, put in place to encourage members of the public to provide information that may assist in locating missing persons and apprehending suspects? Number two, given the number of cases where deceased persons have been discovered under suspicious circumstances, including allegations of ritual-related crimes, why has the Ministry not considered offering rewards for information leading to the arrest and the conviction of perpetrators? 3, a young man, Betas Tuna Rinyando, aged 25, reportedly traveled from Okahao to the Omusati region to Windhoek in March 2026 after being promised employment selling kapana. Since his arrival in Windhoek...
Okay, time up, Honorable Member. Now your time is up. The question is of excessive...
I so submit, Honorable Speaker.
What was you didn't ask the question, you were just narrating a story. So Honorable Members, please, okay, take your seat before I call upon you. Honorable Members, please, the rules are not discretionary ad hoc instructions of the Speaker. So that maybe you can say, maybe Speaker is not being reasonable, or I have no respect for Speaker, like some honorable members who are regular in their disrespectful conduct. Not Honorable Lukato. But I'm just saying, however you may feel about the presiding officer, this is a house of representation of the people that sent us to this house. For the respect that we have for them, let's respect the rules of this house. And please, let us comply with the rules. You cannot ask a question that is more than 3 minutes. You cannot give notice of a motion that is more than 3 minutes. You cannot level accusations in a question. We cannot debate through a question. So I have tried very much because I see all of us are leaders here. We are here because people trusted us to govern on their behalf. But now you are pushing me in a corner to actually be ruling you out of order, which I don't want to do. I don't want to rule you out of order. So, Honorable Lukato, I think really what you can do is you can summarize that question tomorrow and just ask a question. You, honorable members, don't have to have long preludes to the questions. You can just ask a straightforward question. Yeah, Honorable Lukato, please accept that ruling because now the time is over. The time is over now for the questions. No, Honorable Lukato, please, the time is over. No, Honorable Member, I have 3 people now. All of you wanted to speak. No, not while there is a person there. Yeah. No, Honorable Members, I have now 3 of you from 3 different parties, all wanting to speak at the same time. Yeah, on the floor at the same time. Honorable Lukato, kindly summarize your question tomorrow and the table.
Yes,
you
in
need
this regard,
what?
yes. Yes, just 1 minute.
Point of privilege?
Yes.
Okay, we are now done with the questions, ne? Now point of...
I'm going to submit it now.
No, time is up. There is no time to submit anymore. Yes, the time is up. She did not finish. He did not finish asking the question. Yeah, no, make a point. Let me hear the point of privilege. Let me hear the point of privilege.
Okay, thank you very much, my relative sister, Honorable Speaker. Now, my point of privilege, I just want to address the House through you. Yeah. I just want to...
Honorable Member, let me first ask you.
No, you are... No. Please, man, don't treat me like that, please.
My honorable member.
No. Give me 1 second. I don't take long myself. Yeah, it's him. Yeah, it's this grandson of mine. Hey.
Honorable,
yeah, 1 second.
Just 1 moment.
1 second.
No.
I'm not...
No, honorable member, hear me out first. If you are not hearing me out, I will not give you the floor. No, you first hear me out. Then you don't have the floor. No, you don't have the floor. You have to hear me out. You have to hear the presiding officer's guidance. No. Then you don't have the floor. Then you don't have the floor. No, honorable. Okay. No, honorable members, no. Honorable member, you cannot take the floor while another member is on the floor. You can't take the floor. Honorable members, no point of privilege. In terms of the rules, take your seat, honorable member. Take your seat. No, take your seat. Take your seat, please. Take your seat, honorable member. Take your seat. In terms of the rules, the presiding officer can decline to allow a point of order or point of privilege as he or she is of the view, as I am now, that this is used to disrupt the proceedings of the House. At this point in House, take your... Okay. Honorable members, notices of motions. No more point of privilege, no more point of order. For today, I have ruled out now. At this point, no more point of order, no more point of privilege. Honorable members, just take your seat. The House is now in disorder. The House is now in disorder. Honorable members, the House is now in disorder, and I will not give a point of order any point of privilege at this point? No, because the House is in disorder. No. Honorable members, take your seats. Yeah. Oh, okay, now we will break for 10 minutes because the House is out of order. Yeah.
This is NBC One. It's ours.
Stay informed and inspired with the Daily Roundup with Nina, your ultimate weekday destination for the latest news, in-depth interviews, and compelling stories from Namibia and around the world. From breaking headlines and expert insights to special features that highlight impactful initiatives, we bring you everything you need to stay connected to the issues that matter the most. Don't miss it. Your news, your world, every day.
Hello, you're watching Initiative Africa.
Here it is, a museum that talks about the presence of the African experience.
Your weekly magazine featuring Africa on the move through smart innovations and initiatives that work.
It's always a pleasure to put a smile on the children's faces.
This is Touch FM. It's everywhere.
National FM, prime all the time.
Hardloop FM, leef in Afrikaans.
Ondenga podongo, oi sabari pinyi jiheripo, omurari wonjibi firombaranga.
Sie sind bei Funkhaus Namibia. Deutsch gehört.
Kai samese aridi halkau ausi.
TYS FM, mamarato aha.
Wato FM, muchima wetu.
Kati FM, katinku por parethingi.
Mwanyi FM, kai ni kai.
Ka radio, konmoro ngisima.
the number of crashes on our roads have increased dramatically.
There are ways digitally to identify people and hold them accountable.
Of course, we have to move within the ambit of the law. And if the law doesn't allow it, we have to do amendments.
One infection is one that as a society we cannot afford.
It is typically considered a childhood disease.
The best way to prevent this is really to get vaccinated.
We also have to make sure that the community, they also receive information. Why is it that they have to be immunized?
Is banning the access the answer? Or does it risk pushing the problem out of sight?
If you are exposed to such unrealistic life standards at such an early age, it's going to affect how you're looking at yourself.
You obviously don't want to take away somebody's right to free speech, right? You don't want them to not be able to express themselves.
If they had to implement the strategy, we need all hands on deck.
We speak to the heads of ministries, government agencies and institutions.
We don't really have a lot of challenges, and that I want to thank the Namibian public.
I'm Rivaldo Kavanga. I'm Rivaldo Kavanga. I'm Rivaldo Kavanga. Rivaldo Kavanga. And this is Situation Critical. Every Wednesday at 1900 hours, we bring you the latest news and current affairs. Now, you're a young person and you weren't born before independence, so you wouldn't really appreciate or share greater appreciation for that moment. We ask the tough questions. How would you describe the current status of TVET in Namibia in helping building national development? Challenge the narrative and bring you insights that keep you up to date. This is your platform, your voice, your issues, your solution. Don't just watch the show, be part of the conversation. Stay informed, stay engaged. NBC, it's ours.
Hello, you're watching Initiative Africa.
Here it is, a museum that talks about the presence of the African experience.
Your weekly magazine featuring Africa on the move through smart innovations and initiatives that work.
It's always a pleasure to put a smile on the children's faces.
Property types and price ranges and tell you how you can secure your dream home.
We'll also explore the amenities each suburb has to offer: schools, parks, shopping centers, and many more.
Plus, we're bringing you expert advice on market trends and everything you need to know about buying property.
And don't forget our tips on interior and exterior deco.
The thing about
presiding officer may allow, the presiding officer does not allow. No, Honorable. No, only if you respect my authority. So if you respect the authority of the chair, you take your seat. You take your seat and heed with the directive of the presiding officer. Yes, but I deserve respect from you. You are being disrespectful right now. So notices of motions. No notices of motion. No notice of motion. That's emotional blackmail. No. You don't have the floor. Notices of motion, honorable member. No, I will not allow that one. No, you are bullying me. You don't have the floor. Now, you don't even respect your leader. You are standing together with your leader. That's the chaos. You and your leader together. Which one is your leader between the two? Which one is the leader? Sit down. Okay, now this matter will be referred to the Privileges Committee. Let's take this matter to the Privileges Committee. No, honorable members, yeah, I can see you and I must commend you for an effort that you are making. But I'm just saying, under the current circumstances, or even the honorable members are usually there. Okay, honorable members, take your seat. The matter must be taken to another platform. Yeah. Take your seat, honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable member, take a seat, please. Take your seat. Otherwise, we will just rise. If no order can be restored to the House, honorable members, I'll be forced to adjourn the House. I'll be forced to adjourn the House. Honorable member, take your seat. Take your seat, honorable members. Take your seat. Take your seat. Okay, honorable members, the House, I will adjourn the House if the honorable members. No. If you want to say anything, you have to sit down and hear me out, and a member will only take the floor when I have given them the floor. If you insist, yes, honorable members. So, honorable members, I want to say to the honorable members, the rules do make provision for honorable members to overturn a ruling of the presiding officer. So the presiding officer is not someone who is unaccountable, but the rules provide the procedures for doing so. What you want to do is to overrule the presiding officer outside of the procedure. And that's what I'm disagreeing with. That's why I'm saying, if there is something that is so concerning to you, let that matter be discussed in line with the procedures. And we can take that to the standing rules, instead of everyone standing up together. That is no longer, no. The presiding officer, according to the rules, is the one to allocate turns to members to speak. Honorable members, let us take this matter to another platform. Yeah. No, honorable member, unfortunately, because there were others that came before you, and I said, no, honorable member, okay. Honorable members, it is either, I will not agree that you overrule the presiding officer. If we are not going, no. Okay, honorable members, the House is adjourned until tomorrow at 12 hours 30.
This is NBC1. It's ours.
From the river god in the Zambezi River to 70s and 80s music in East Africa, and a look at the